time text, man. You don't wanna see the gang vex, man. Pull up in 2 litre dingers and press that.
Selling bag, going ham in West like Declan Rice. Do it like popcorn, everything nice. Whoa.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hammers Fans United, and welcome back to the late night edition of our preview against Norwich tomorrow. I'm joined once again by two very special guests, and that is the disabled team, Stuart, not Lee, one half of the disabled team, and our part of the furniture, our mascot, who's always here behind me, Mr. Harry Geezer. So, Stuart, because you're right next to me, how are you doing today, Stuart?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm just glad that we aren't playing you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we've got a day off. I'm glad we've got a couple of days off.
A little rest. Kieran, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good, mate. I'm my second cup of tea, so I'm waking up. All good.
We're going to get to the comments, but Kieran, you did say when we guess who earlier, you was like, we need to ban Max. Stuart, do you agree? Do you agree with
that little bastard?
He's good at what he does. He's good in it. He's very good.
He must have like 6 computers around him, right? With every photograph of every player and every
exactly. That's
bang, 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 ding.
Yeah,
that is outrageous.
That's
he's
what
an absolute savant and a genius. And you just can't compete with him, can you? He's fucking unbelievable.
You know, see what you just said there, yeah? I swear, when we was playing earlier, I'm visualizing what you just said. This guy's got monitors everywhere. He's got a team of people with all. It's him. Yeah, that's what he looks like. You know, like remember in Who Wants to Be Millionaire and the wife was cheating. he's got all those a team like that around him, and it wasn't fair. So
I reckon,
Max should...
you know, he's got some kind of fucking app, right, that gets rid of that face. You know, you got it.
Yeah.
He takes that away. He just sees him. Then don't. Mate, it's outrageous.
And he was meant to be at school, apparently.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna. Yeah, early. What early? Right, let's get to the comments, please, and then we will get cracking. Right, thanks to everyone that's joined. Obviously, right, Tyler Paul. Morning, guys.
Morning, Paul.
Thank you for joining. Hammerhead, oi Savaloys, brother Titch, much love, my G. Hope you're well. Come on, guys. Big up, Hammerhead, as always. Hammerette, hello again, people. Right, Kieran and Stuart, did Hammerette let us down today by, you know, prioritizing work over the show and letting Max? She could have won this, don't you think?
It's,
Definitely.
I think she at least give him a run for his money, mate. And as well as he seemed to be able to get in quicker than anyone else. So even if he had the right name, he was there first anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think, mate, she was only in 10 minutes. She had bloody 3.
She had 3, exactly.
Good, mate. She's good too.
But yeah, in all seriousness, we needed
The only
you.
problem, the big problem with Max is the Port Arsenal when it can't keep going on, mate.
Yeah.
We can't have it. We can't have it.
Everyone's welcome. But this guy's coming here and just stealing the show. Special guest in the house, Kimmy. How are you doing? I hope everything's good. And I'm glad that you could join us. I don't know what the time is there, but thank you for joining as always. Who else we got here? James Bong. 1-0 to the Claret and Blue. I hope it's more than that. Did you see Southampton beat Brentford 4-1 tonight?
No.
Gimme, you got it. So yeah, 4-1. And going into it, they said Southampton got 10 players missing. Yeah, they beat them 4-1. Big up, brothers Kieran and Stuart. Oh, that's from Hammerhead, you two.
Hammerhead.
Reese is in the house. Big up Titch, TDT and Kieran. Big up Reese. Happy, yes I do. Bad.
Reese.
You got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You got it. Hello, Stewie, Kieran, and Titchy. Hola again, peeps. Hola. Oi, Kieran. Big up, Fresh Fielder. Right, you lot, I will let these two talk. I'm trying to get through the comments and then we'll. Queen here, I see. Hi, Titch. I'm good, Gaza. Thank you, and I hope you're well. James, you funny. Hi, Kieran from Gaza.
Gaza.
Bong says Gaza. Right, I will get through these, and then I'm just sad on all of these shows because I love annoying people. Nah, you're not annoying us. You only annoyed us today when you left because then Max just stole the show. Happy House Tricks. Happy Amaret. I'm sorry about my pay game tomorrow's poor as I was actually I was trying to guess. Luke is in the house. Big up Charlie Walsh. Yo, Stuart's background. Oh, he's looking at your background, Stuart. Charlie Walsh. Yeah, Stuart's he's doing bits, Charlie. Charlie's acknowledged your skills.
Thank you, Charlie. Not as good as Charlie's though. Charlie's spot on with his stuff, isn't it? It's really good as Charlie.
Sorry, let me get that back. Yeah, he is. So when you get a compliment, right, actually, before we go any further, sorry, you haven't even spoke. Can you see on Stuart's desk? What's that on your desk in that photo frame, Stuart? I'll just get through the comments while Stuart is...
That's this very famous mascot we've got.
What's his name?
His name's Harry Geezer.
Harry Geezer.
A.K.A. Kieran.
Stewie, was you tempted to put him in a lead shirt?
No. That's your mascot. He stays like that. I like him as he is. I like Harry Geezer very much.
All right, now that
they do it anyway.
All right, for those that don't know, we'll explain how Harry Geezer as the mascot came about. I've got it all tied up. I'll put the image on the screen now, and then I'm going to let these two talk. Here we go. Hammer Gang, HG. Harry Geezer, HG. That mascot looks just like Kieran, and if you say it doesn't, use a liar. So we have possibly the best mascot ever. Look at that. Look at that.
I didn't know I was such a short ass.
Yeah. And as I always say, Kieran is right behind me on the shelf. He's always in my ear, giving me advice. He's right there behind me with the duck. Bow. Right, so, right, you lot, let me get to the comments because this is not fair now. Boom, everybody saying hello. Good. Dude. Happy. Oh, Cams is in the house. Yes, boys, can't have no sun because I'm work. We'll try to sport from side. Okay, Cam's at work. Yes. Very, very, very special guest. Lee Statham's in the house. Listen, everybody that's here, please subscribe to Lee's channel. Obviously, he's one half of the disabled team, but the other, he does have his own channel, which he will soon start being active on. So let's show him some support, some love. That's Lee's channel. Please, I want at least 5 subscribers in the next 5 minutes. Lee Statham. Cams, Reading Neil, Fulham 7. Oh my gosh. Did we know about this?
No.
Wow.
No, what?
Away from home as well. Charlie Walsh in the house. Good evening, sir. Happy Amaret. Big up Peach in the house. The man then. Big up.
Brother Peach.
I'm going to catch up with these comments. Sorry, because I've just had you two sitting in, not even... I'm good, thanks, Titch. I'm just going to read out. Got you guys on the background bashing out Fallout 3. Mrs. Lanzini. Charlita. Yes, Kamikam. Cheeky bit of Fallout 3. Right, so... Okay, right, yeah. Because that's all private... not private, but chat conversation. Right, Stuart. You know enough about West Ham to give us a breakdown of... what you think's going to happen in tomorrow's game against Norwich, and then we'll, go to the mascot after.
Well, I think it'll be a different team to what he put out against the FA Cup. I think he'll go even stronger if it's possible. I think he's going to want the 3 points against Norwich, and definitely. I think the Norwich game's an easier game on paper than Leeds game, but then if you look at the injuries Leeds have got, we've got even more injuries, Kieran. So it's going to be even worse. So you know what I mean. So this Norwich game it's a 3 points. It's a must-win game for West Ham tomorrow.
So do you think West Ham will get the 3 points?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think David Moyes will have it any other way. I don't think he'll let his players become complacent or like that. He's not that sort of manager, is he?
Kieran, what are you expecting from tomorrow's game? Like as a overall, like how do you think the game's going to go? Basically,
Yeah, I think we'll dominate most of it. Norwich, they're in such a quandary at the moment. Norwich, aren't they? They could try and do a Newcastle and buy big to get out of trouble, but they could spend 80, 100 million, and it still wouldn't make a difference. They'll still get relegated, I think. So I think, if anything, Norwich will be preparing again to be a championship side. And at the moment, they're just leaking goals everywhere. I can't see them surviving where I think of Newcastle I could. So I think the pressure might be off their players now. I think they've already resigned themselves. So that could make them even more dangerous to us. One of them games we're expected to win. It should be easy. And I'm not so sure it will be. I think we'll win it, but I think we'll have to battle hard to win it. And they do break, and when they do break, they've got a couple of decent players to break with. And Pukki's, as much as he's not prolific, he is a striker, and you give him an opportunity, he just might bury it. So we've got to be careful with them, especially when Diop and Dawson are not our preferred centre-half pairing. They can be a bit shaky at times together. But I still think we'll crack on and get the job done. And as Stewie said there, we need to go strong. We will go strong, but I don't think we can go much stronger than we did against Leeds. I mean, a bar 4 now was coming in for Vlasic. I don't know how you'd really change.
Soufal for Fredericks.
Yeah, Soufal is still, nobody's sure whether he's available or not.
Oh.
So he's still 50-50 of what I've been told, whether he's done his isolation period or not. No one's saying that whether he's available or not. There's a possibility that Cresswell would be on the bench. But if Cresswell would fit, I'm not sure he would start him straight away into that game. I think it'd save him, probably for Leeds. Soufal would be a thing. I think I'd keep Vlasic after his performance. I wouldn't. I'd have 4 hours on the bench, maybe bring him on after 60 minutes. But Soufal's the only question, and we don't know the answer because we don't know whether he's available.
All right, so this show wasn't going to be like the prediction show, but I'm thinking we might as well do that because then it gets everybody involved. Right, Pizza just wrote a song. Love to see your hammers everywhere you go. Done the titch and Gaza said titchy cold. I'm not cold. I just got out the shower, but I'm not cold. But like I said, white or grey is good for consistency with the background. So if I wear a hat or it kind of so that's why. Right, we're gonna just do it in the show format, and then that gets everybody involved, right? So we'll do the same order, so everybody can get involved in the chat, and then we can give your view. So the first element of the show would be if you were to pick a Norwich player to watch, who would that be? So I will put out to Stuart and Kieran, and then everybody in the chat. Like, if you were to pick a Norwich player that potentially could hurt us, who would it be? So I will start with Stuart, a Norwich player to watch.
There's only one, I'm afraid, and that's Pukki.
Timo Pukki.
Yeah, I think it's the only threat they've got, if I'm honest.
Okay. Kieran?
Yeah, there is a midfield, but I forgot his name.
Cantwell? Or no?
Huh?
Cantwell or no?
Well, yeah. Cantwell, he's one of them that looks really, really promising at times and then looks really, really poor at times. Well, he's not going to quite make it. Maybe Cantwell was a really good championship player. So, yeah, but I was impressed with him in the first season back in the Premier League. The boy looked tasty. He looked good. I thought he was going to be snapped up by someone. But he hasn't been, so maybe, they recognise some of his failings. But yeah, like Stewie said, Pukki can always be dangerous, mate. That's it. When he first came back in that Premier League, he was on fire for about 2 months, wasn't he? Banging in goals every week. I think he was the top goal scorer in the Premier League, and then just tailed off. He tailed off to not hardly scoring. But he is a danger because I think with Diop and Dawson, we will give them a chance. They normally make a mistake here and there. they made a couple of small ones against Leeds, and Leeds didn't punish them. And Pookie, I think he could be a danger if we give him that chance. But I still think we can outscore them even if they do nick one, you know?
Yeah. Right, no one in the chat gave their opinion, so we'll move it on to a West Ham player to watch. If you're going to pick a West Ham danger man for tomorrow's game against Norwich, Stuart, who would you pick as West Ham's danger man for this game that's coming up?
A danger man or a man who I want to watch?
Yeah, player to watch. Yeah, someone that you think could, impact the game.
Vlasic. Yes, definitely. I think it's getting better and better each game that goes by. It's getting more minutes now, so yeah, I think Vlasic has got a good chance of, a big involvement in game tomorrow if he plays.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's got a bit of momentum. He should start. I did say I felt he was my man of the match against Leeds. So yeah, he would be definitely. Yeah, that's a good shout. Kieran, what about you? And we've got a couple comments already, but yeah, Kieran, a West Ham player to watch for tomorrow. Last week you picked. No, you picked Lanzini when we beat Palace. Who did? Oh no, we didn't do it last week. We didn't do it for the Leeds game, did we? Okay, no. Yeah. So who would you pick? Sorry.
Yeah. Them three at the moment, I'd like Lanzini, Vlasic and Bowen. I think there was an argument for all three of them being man of the match against Leeds. So I reckon Bowen. I mean, the way that how leaky that Norwich defence is, I think Bowen could really thrive in this game. I reckon it could be taking them on. And as well, if we do start with Frederick, he's got a lot of pace coming down the side of him as well. I think them two could be a real danger to Norwich if Fredericks plays. And even if Soufal plays, there will be. I think that's the side where we'll get at them. Bowen, I think, will tear them apart. I think he's going to feature a lot in this game. Bowen.
Yeah.
And I expect Lanzini to do his usual. I expect him to control that game, link up the defence to the attack. And he's been doing it brilliantly the last couple of games. So I want him to keep doing that and Bowen to reap the reward.
Okay. So we've got Vlasic from Stuart. We've got Bowen from Kieran. Now we've got some comments. So you lot didn't even want to entertain. Right. Gaza said, can we see Okaflex get some minutes tomorrow? Possibly. I think that depends on if we can get a good enough lead. Right. The one and only Lanzini. Yeah, but you see him every day. At home, so right. Budgie said definitely Vlasic for me, so he agrees with Stuart as the the player to watch, danger man. Gaza says I love Lanzini interviews. Now Lee has said his player to watch is Michael Antonio, and
he loves him.
Yeah. So what we need to do is just because of that, let's see.
Antonio.
So we knew who Lee was going to pick. Right. James Bond says Danger Man is 4 nows. He looked good when he came on the other day. He did, he looked back to being the 4 nows that we've come accustomed to in the last 18 months. Maybe he needed a break or a rest or period of time out of the team, but he looked good on Sunday. Good shout, Lee. Right. Kimmy says, Budgie, I'm fine, thank you for asking, love. How you doing? Kimmy, who's your player to watch? James. Right. Yes, Budgie lad. Didn't know you was hiding us. Cams. 1 second. Gaza says he agrees with you, Kieran. Sorry. Gaza agrees with you. He says Bowen is West Ham player to watch. I think Peach agrees. Yes, Kieran, I hear you. So I think Peach agrees. Maybe Bowen is player to watch. Strange having another name, isn't it? Oh, right, here we go. Charlie says, for some reason I'm not convinced he'll start, but Vlasic for me can see him getting an assist or a goal. Yep. I think what, Charlie. I think you have to start him because he's now got a little bit of momentum. He's put in decent performances in the lot of recent weeks, and you've got to keep up the momentum. So he has to start for me. Titch, do you have a Facebook page? I do, I think, but I don't. Yeah, it's not Hammers Fans United. It'd be my personal one, but I don't use any social media. Or did you mean Hammers Fans? But we haven't got that. Not yet. What are we saying here? Danny Dyer, beware. I'm going to see if there's... All right. Declan Rice says 100% Craig Dawson is his player to watch. True that, Charlie. 1 minute. Let's just get through these. Okay. Love that, Lee. Happy, I've been wondering the same thing. Antonio. Oh, Happy says Antonio, player to watch. Other than Lanzini. Boom. Kimmy. Facebook, not YP. I don't know what this is. Sorry, you lot. Let me just get through this. Yes, Happy. Yes, Reese. Happy. PhD. All right, cool. So now the next one. This is a good one, right? The next one is a random prediction. It could be anything. You could, say there's going to be this many corners or whatever. So now this is where you lot in the comments give us your, realistic random match prediction, and we will start once again with Stuart. What would be your random prediction?
Leeds United are going. Leeds United. West Ham United are going to win by 3 clear goals.
Ooh, okay, 3 clear goals.
Yes.
I hope you're right. Actually,
yes,
that's a good shout. Okay, Kieran, what's your random prediction? I know I've put both of you on the spot because this wasn't really planned. We're just going to talk.
No, it wasn't. We didn't know this.
Nah, sorry. You know what? It's just because I was talking for so long.
You put me on bus.
Recently, VAR has been good to us recently. We've come out on top in the last few we've had. So I reckon we're going to score a goal and VAR are going to disallow it.
Ooh. So a West Ham disallowed goal by VAR.
Yes.
You look, random predictions, please, in the chat. Let me get to the comments. Brilliant. Right. Yeah, so random prediction. Vlasic deserves to start up front and leave Antonio on the bench. For me, if we need him, 4 hours will start then. Peach says, agree with Vlasic's comment. He has to progress. He's building momentum. Definitely. And 1 second. Right. Hammerhead says, Antonio, player to watch. Mickey to score 2 and assist 2 also. Okay, right. So Hammerhead's done both. So his player to watch is Antonio, and his random prediction is Antonio to score 2 and assist 2. That's Hammerhead's random prediction. Once again, if that comes true, lovely.
We know at least his scoreline is then, don't we?
Maybe. Right. I mean your show page, Titch. No. So do you mean do I stream to Facebook? Is that what you mean? Happy Emirat. And I know you can do that on StreamYard as well. Sorry, I am tired, so I'm probably just missed what you said. Right. Reese says 7-1. Right. Budgie says, random prediction. Areola starts against Norwich and saves a penalty. That's a big shout because, he hasn't started in the Premier League. So to say, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one, Budgie.
That's what this is about. Yeah, we just get creative with it. Right, I think we're not on correct score yet. Happy. What are you doing? Pat Mahan, let's say fun. Gaz is on. Oh man, you look spilling the beans already. Right, so you can follow up with random prediction. Oh, okay, this is a very easy one. So we always do the entertainment value out of 10.
Hang on, wait, I want to hear your random prediction.
Oh, okay. All right. My random prediction on the spot would be Bowen, Vlasic, and Pookie all to score.
Ooh.
That's my one.
You're giving them a goal.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's my random prediction. Okay, let me see what James has said. 1 second. James Bond said, with Fab's man of the match. Yo, yes, Andrew. Big up yourself. John Andrew, sorry. So don't worry, Hammer, it's fine. Right. Hammer said, I watched the game back and looking, Antonio played outstanding. Nice drop in deep, received the ball a lot, allowed space for Bowen and Vlasic to slot in, worked all right, will work better against Norwich. So that's Hammerhead's synopsis of Antonio's performance. So, now that we're here, do you two, Kieran or Stuart, do you agree with what he's just said there in the last performance? If you could see that.
I'll let Kieran go on this one because Kieran's pretty It's pretty strong when it comes to Antonio. And I agree with what Kieran says, but he sounds it better. It makes it sound a lot better when Kieran says it.
Can you see that, Kieran? Yeah.
I've had to remind people so many times about it because of what he does, what Antonio does. He does what Moyes wants him to do. He pulls out left, he pulls out right. He comes wherever the ball's coming out of defence, that's where he moves to. If it's coming out on the right, he slides to the right. If it's coming out on the left, he slides to the left. If it's coming through the middle, through Rice and Lanzini, he'll be near the middle. And what they seem to be doing, and I've really noticed it against Leeds, you saw Vlasic and Bowen spinning in. When he went out wide, they spun inside him to receive the ball. So I think that tactic really worked against Leeds because he dragged the centre-halves away. And it was highlighted on the last goal in the 93rd minute. As soon as that ball came out, Fornals took a lovely knee. As soon as that, he was gone to the right. Antonio was off to the right, and he just banged it out right. I'm not sure even Fornals looked. He just knew he was going to be there.
Yeah.
He banged it out right. He run down, and then Bowen comes storming through the middle, and he just gives it back to him. Where's the space? And scores. So, yeah, it works. Well, if Norwich are smart, they'll know that. They'll know that he's dragging defenders away from the centre and giving West Ham midfielders space to score. So, yeah, I'm delighted with what he's doing at the moment. He might not be scoring all the goals himself, but he's creating them just by his movement. So, yeah.
Okay, right. I'm going to get to the comments, but I would say between Stuart and Kieran and the people in the chat, if you was the Norwich manager, how would you counter the Antonio tactics? What would you do to counter what clearly Moyes is instructing him to do, like as an opposing manager?
I think it's hard to counter-attack that because how do you counter-attack a player's movement as like what Antonio's doing? He's not moving 5 yards or here or 5 yards there. It's going all the way across that back line. You know what I mean? It's making them all think. And by the time they've all thought, they've gone. You know, they've got through. I think it's hard to counter-attack it. I really do.
Kieran?
Yeah, it's hard for a defence to pick it up unless you're really cluey with it. If you're to play in a back four, when that forward pulls left or right, you really need the left and right back to pick him up. But then the left and right back's got Bowen to deal with, on the right. So you're going, that's where the confusion starts, unless they're really well organised. And that's where they need one of their midfielders coming back to back up the right back, or the left back or right back, whatever it is. It's a real tricky one if you're not schooled in it. Because the centre half, if you haven't got that, he will follow Antonio out and leave that space. And even when Declan Rice set up Lanzini, that brilliant goal, that's with Antonio's movement again. He went out to the left, dragged the player out and left that space, and Rice just put the ball into Lanzini, bang, goal. And a great goal at that. So, yeah, it really is hard to defend against when you're playing in a back four because you've got a guy coming over from the middle. And when I was at right back, I'm going, shit, I've got two to deal with now. Yeah. And this my midfielder is coming back hard and backs me up. So, yeah, it's a tough one.
Right, I will get to the comments. So what I'm trying to basically say is, I know you're a fan of, Kieran, of Moyes. Moyes is obviously, it's very tactical in what he's done. And if we look at the bigger picture, Antonio has been involved with a lot of our goals, and a lot of his contribution is from slightly deeper or out wide. So it seems it's clearly working. I'm going to answer my own question as a manager, and you'd have to play the right formation. But if I was watching West Ham and I could see, what Antonio brings to the team, I would get somebody to man mark him. That's what I would do. Their job would be wherever he goes, you go, and it wouldn't be to the detriment of the shape of the team. So I'd have to come up with a formation that someone, when they're defending, their first thing is wherever he goes, I go, and then it doesn't drag other people out of position. Easier said than done, but we all know about man marking, and some players are good at that. For instance, if Declan Rice didn't play or if Antonio didn't play for West Ham, but we come up against Antonio with the same instructions, my player would be to Declan Rice. When he gets it, you better get him. You understand? So that would be my instructions to counter what Antonio brings to the team.
Yeah.
Right, so Hamid says my prediction is safe. Laugh out loud. Gaza says Rice to have 25 shots at goal. John, I'm saying 3-1 West Ham. 1 second. Perhaps, yeah. Right. Reese says, right. Oh, right. I get it now. Round prediction is Norwich go down to 10 men. Okay, this is good. After 5 minutes, and Vlasic scores a screaming free kick from the challenge. Reese, if you get that right, mate. Jeez. That's very, very specific. Pookie only to score if Flappiola is in goal, says James Paul.
Bit harsh.
Right. Gaza says, I'll be disappointed if we only score 2 tomorrow. Hammerette tomorrow will be there for initial thoughts. Okay. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Got to ask James, where's Flappiola come from? 1 minute. Sorry, Titch. Blame Happy. Oh, yes, Banner started to hear something. Right. Happy says, okay, this is Happy Amaret's random prediction. Noble takes a penalty after Pookie takes Diop out. Wow. It goes in as some silly... Oh, here we go. Some Philly fans let off a flare. Game gets pulled to 11 minutes before we smash the I thought she was... Yeah, I was like, Cam's for you, my dad. Boom, boom, boom. Right, 1 second. Yeah, so you look, while I'm getting through the comments, the next one is very easy. It's your entertainment value out of 10. Like, how entertaining do you think the game's going to be tomorrow? This is, easy in regards to your input. Stuart and Kieran, what would you, if you were going to put a figure on it, what do you think in regards to entertainment tomorrow? I'll get through the...
West Ham are at home again, aren't they?
Yeah.
They always play well at home. Stand up. Well, they play well everywhere they go, don't they? They are an entertaining team to watch, aren't they? Let's be honest. I'm gonna go 8.5.
8.5 out of 10.
Yep.
Kieran, out of 10, if you...
Yeah, it might not be so entertaining if you're a Norwich fan, if you go by current form. But, yeah, it'd be an 8, I think. Be an entertaining game. There should be goals in it. I just... When you look at everyone's predictions, like, of this game, not just here or at random or all of them, everyone's expecting this 3, 4, 5 nils. That's when I have to step back and go, hang on.
Yeah.
These games were meant to win 4-0. Sometimes don't work out like that. And I've got a funny feeling this could be one of them. Because this week, with having Norwich and Leeds, it's the perfect 2 games for West Ham at this stage. It's the perfect 2 games. Leeds are decimated. We've already played them. We showed we can beat them. It was fairly comfortable. They didn't pose much of a threat because of their injuries. And Norwich are the bottom of the table. In your mind, in your head, psychological, this should be 6 points. So I don't think we're going to score as many as everyone thinks. But I think we'll win it comfortably, and it'll be entertaining for West Ham fans. For the neutral, maybe I think Norwich will be up against it, and they'll be defending more than they are attacking, which doesn't always suit us. Because, we prefer teams to come out as a bit. So, yeah, they're pretty poor. I think it'll be an 8 for entertainment.
Okay, right. So, I think Peach is the only one that's given an entertainment value, and then there are correct scores, so I will go back to them. But Peach says 10 out of 10. 1 second. Right. Yeah, I think Peach is the only one that's done a rating, for entertainment value. Negative. Right, here we go. Oh, right. Hammerat says negativity Nelly again, Kieran?
Yeah, I always try to bring people down to earth. Let's not get carried away. I can't help it.
Right, sorry, Budgie. I didn't realise you... Right, Budgie says entertainment value 9 out of 10. Lanzini to score another worldie to win the game 1-0. All right, so we will go to... We will go to the correct score, right? We'll get for the comments first, and then Stuart and Kieran. Right, so Peach has gone for a 4-0, a Pablo. I call it a Pablo. Pablo 4-0. He says 4-0 West Ham. That's known as a Pablo. Let me just check that I haven't missed anyone else's correct score. John Andrews says all I want for Christmas is Peterborough versus West Ham. and I think Peterborough's still in the FA Cup as well. Right, Lee says 5-0 West Ham. Let me just check.
Go on, Lee.
Who else we got? All right, so obviously, Happy says these are the sort of games that we may scrape 1-0. I probably just missed. And she also said 7 out of 10. She's just doing it in her own order. She's doing it in a random order because it's going to be freezing.
Random. Right.
Yeah, she does what she wants. She's probably sitting at home like, yeah, no, I'll do it in my order. Thank you, Titch. I'm the quiz queen. I do as I want. Right, realism. Okay, let me get here. We get an early goal. Norwich have to come out, and they will leave space for us to open them up. I hope so. Yeah, if we get an early goal, it could, set the tone of the game. I take a 1-0 right now. So Freshfield, I think, is on Kieran's sort of page, as in like, let's not get too carried away, people. This is West Ham. Yeah, Peterborough's in FA Cup. Yeah, so we might get you still after we get through our very tough task of Kidderminster. Stop copying my prediction, Happy. Hammer it. Stick to your 3-0, greedy it. That's James. Let me see what we got here. Right, so Stuart, what would be your score prediction, my brother?
3-0. And the reason why I'm saying nil is because if Dawson and Diop can't mark their one main player in Pookie, there's something seriously wrong. Now, I think I know this is going to sound harsh, but I've got more confidence in Dawson doing a good job than Diop making a mistake. Do you know what I mean? I think Diop's got that one mistake in him. And he shouldn't have, not at his age, he shouldn't have that one mistake in him. So I'm going to go 3-0. I'm saying 3-0. Yes.
Which ties into your random prediction, which could have been 4-1, but yeah, you said by 3 clear goals. Right, Kieran, what do you think? If you had to pick a score, what would you go with?
Yeah, look, this is a game we could win 4-0. There's no reason why we couldn't. But I think it's going to be tougher than that. And I expect you've got to remember as well the amount of games we're playing. Fatigue is a little bit might come into it too as well. So, but I think we'll be fairly comfortable and we'll win 2-0. But I'm hoping that because I want to see another clean sheet. I think keeping clean sheets is more important than scoring 3 and 4. I'm happy to score 2, take the points, and have a clean sheet. I like Hughie said, I think there is a mistake in Diop. When Diop and Dawson play together, it all seems to be they give up a couple of chances here and there, and it's whether Norwich can take them. I'm hoping they can't. I hope Fabianski's on it. I don't see any chance of Ariola starting in front of him. So I'm hoping he's on his game, and he has been lately. I think he's been superb. But it is time, like Shuey said, and I remember a comment he made yesterday, it is time that fucking Diop stop this. Oh, he's only young, he's only learning.
He's 25 now.
Yeah, he's been around long enough around the Premier League. He's played enough time to be where he should be. And it's time. That's why I thought this season would be him. He's either going to, establish himself as a really good centre-half or he's not this season. And I want him to because I like him. I really like him.
Yeah.
But he just makes me nervous sometimes. And he did against Leeds in that first half. He made me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
When you stick... But he does seem to be a better centre-half when he's with Zuma or Bonner. But he can't rely on that. He's with Dawson. Dawson is a solid centre-half. He'll make a mistake now and again, but you can't... His commitment's there, and he could always be worth a goal from a set piece. So, Zuma, I think Diop, I think this is his season to make it or break it at West Ham. And I'd just like to see him a bit more solid. But 2-0. I'm happy with 2-0. I'll take it.
Big up TD5 in the house. Right, I will give my score prediction, but let's see. Right, Gaza says they've been leaking goals all season. Can't see a 1-0. I hope we get Peterborough away. Reese, but you miss one. Sorry, I just want to get through the deck and so we can get Peterborough. 1 minute. Right, Budgie. Apparently, it's either bubble bath or wrapped up in bed, drooling every time someone mentions Lanzini. And then she says close. Right, Miss Happy Amaret. Out of 10, what would you rate your crush on Lanzini? I think it's obvious, but yes. As someone mentioned earlier, anyway, if I had to get, oh, yeah, it's true. Maybe, yeah. 1 second. Oh, here we go. Norwich have taken points off 6 teams this season. 5 of those teams that have taken points from us. That's why I'm not getting it carried away. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
Can you read that out again?
Right. Yeah, sorry. James says Norwich have taken points off 6 teams this season. 5 of those teams were teams that have taken points from us. That's why I'm not getting carried away. But come on, you irons.
Good point.
Right. So I'm going to say, for a score prediction, because I said my my random was Pookie scores 1, I'm going to go with a 3-1. You know, we're not at our best defensively and we do give up chances. It's the Premier League. And like Kieran said at the start of the show, basically, you know, Norwich may well just have that attitude of we ain't got nothing to lose. You may see them sell, you know, their best players in Aarons and Cantwell because they might have already preparing for relegation. If that's the case, then sometimes those sort of teams can really damage you because they're free. They don't really, there's no pressure basically. So we need to be very careful. And that's why I said, I think if we can get an early goal, then we should win the game because then it's for them, it's our same old story. We're going to lose again. But it's the Premier League. So I'm saying 3-1, not because I think, we're just going to, roll them over. But, we can score goals. They do let in goals and they have to go for it. They can't just, just try and play for 1-0s and not in the predicament they're in. So I'm going to go 3-1. Right, let's see what we got here. Oh, Kimmy's still there. She's gone. Right. 200,000 out of 10 for Happy. Seriously, 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Kimmy's laughing.
Crush him to death if you got near him.
Yeah. He'd be out again. Like she would let.
The biggest hug you've ever seen in your life. You wouldn't let him go.
Who's seen the film called Misery? Who's that?
Yes, I have. James Caan.
Who's the Mal? Who's the Mal? What's his name? James Caan. That's it. Do you think Happy Amaret would turn into that? What's the lady's name in that?
He wouldn't play football again.
Yeah. He wouldn't leave the room again. She'd be like, nah, you ain't getting nowhere. Sorry, I missed this one. My bad. TD5 says our squad is as thin as a straw, yet we are letting players go out on loan. West Ham will win 3-1 in my opinion. Yeah, I said 3-1 as well. And you're right, Leeds to let anybody go out on loan is crazy, especially the players that have played for the first team. Peach says, I reckon Ariel might play Sunday. Fabs tomorrow. Okay. Kathy, yeah, someone's put the name. Diot was getting a run of games now, so there can't be that many excuses. Kathy Bates. Is that her real name, or was that that is her name, yeah? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
She done a good
James Caan. James Caan got his leg. He got his feet twisted, didn't he, with the sledgehammer?
That film, I haven't watched it for years. And I'm not a film person, but that was a great film, man. Seriously. That would be Happy Amaret and I'm desperate for his shorts after he's been on the pitch for 90 minutes. Look, what would you do? She put him on her head. That's funny. James, thanks. It's not as if I wish a hamstring injury on anyone, so no thanks. Right, Gaza says, Titch, we win this 1-0, then it's time you wore that vest again. Yep. If we win 1-0, if Gaza's correct, I will put on my vest and I'll be Vestich. I know, you know what it is, Jane, Gaz, I need to get a haircut, and then hopefully all the green screen, that's fine, but I do need to get a haircut, and then I can get my vest on. Right, my crush on Titch, 20 out of 10. Love the movie Misery, but I'd never go that far. See, she's not a Happy Amaret. Lanzini, we got to keep Lanzini away from him. We need him. He's rejuvenated. Right, what we got here? All right, got school tomorrow. Oh, See you later. Sorry, you know when you just assume people is adults and that. He's okay. You're still at school. See you later, TD5. X has just tweeted that Moyes has confirmed that Zuma is ahead of schedule for return. Hopefully, you don't rush him back though. Titch, it would be a great investment. I love the vest jokes. Kimmy, do I wear a vest? Should I wear a vest? Happy says, Kimmy, you have more chance to Titch's shorts than I have my man's. Happy. Okay, these two. All the girls are crushes. Darren needs one to complete the girl. That's two. Right, so I think we've caught up. Yeah, we have. Right, listen, we're not going to stay on there too long. I said about an hour. So Stuart, what's going on your channel? What is to come? And I think everybody in here is subscribed. If you're not, then listen, the disabled team. But yeah, Stuart, let's see what's going on the disabled team. In the future or currently or what's upcoming.
Well, upcoming is the usual. I do a review, a preview, and a match day How You Feeling live show. I'm trying to help brother Keith out, so I get him on show to, so he can show his talents, shall we say, and he has got some talents. He's got the gift at gab, there's no doubt about it. But I try to keep it quality over quantity. Do you know what I mean? I try not to do too many things because if I do too many things, it just goes wrong. It just goes totally wrong. I want like what's that word? I want a structure. What I want to do. Yeah. So and Lee follows that structure, which is good. Yeah. So it's a good thing for Lee as well.
So that's the reviews, previews, and the match reaction. But
yeah,
you are going to start doing player ratings as well, aren't you? Sometimes.
Oh yeah, of course, yes, definitely. When I get my I'm working on a new aspect of channel. So when all that's up and running, and when I've got everything to you, then I'm going to be doing my player ratings again. Yeah, because Lee likes giving his numbers. See, Lee picks the numbers. Lee picks the his player ratings, and I just do all show for him. Yeah.
Stuart is doing good stuff. Good stuff over there. Kieran, I'm going to ask you, what have you been doing? But also, Junior, like, what's going on with his music? Has he got any, projects in the making? I know he's not here, but you'll be in the know. And also, let me, as you're speaking, I'm going to post, how do you spell Kieran? How's it? AR? His channel name.
ARTIXAN.
Right, everybody here. I'm going to post Kieran's son's his artist name. He does music, and there is two channels. But just subscribe to the one with the most subscribers. That's the actual one. Yeah, carry on, Kieran. So yeah, what's going on with you, and what's going on with Junior?
He's been in and out of the studio and that, and he's busy working at the moment because he's doing landscaping, trying to fund. Basically, he puts everything back into his music that he gets. So he's trying to pay for studio time and stuff like that. So he's doing lots of things. He's forever writing, the boy. I think as soon as he gets home, all I can hear is him and like a beatbox going for the next 6 hours. But I am being as supportive as I can.
Yeah, but you some of his music you do enjoy though, don't you? Like you do like some of what he does. Yeah.
That one he actually even done a video for in Brisbane. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I haven't listened to the latest stuff. He's made up some kind of EP, and he said, "Dad, it's a bit depressing. You might not like it." No, but I could do it at the moment, so I haven't listened to that yet. So he likes to go into different areas of rap and hip hop or whatever you call it. The grime. He's a mixture. He doesn't like to sort of tag himself as one thing, and he likes to test waters in different sort of genres within that genre.
Yep. So he's versatile.
Yeah, he seems to be. Yeah.
Right. Before listen, this will go on for no more than an hour, so we've got 10 minutes max. Obviously, I'm going to big up West Ham Random. Everybody in here, I always say this, is generally everybody knows everybody, and this is about trying to reach out to, new subscribers. But West Ham Random, Disabled Team, Lee Statham, Nashi, he's not in the chat, but Keith Nashi, Tylen Paul, and Artisan. you know, all of these are channels that, you know, we would encourage that you subscribe to, and you know, you're going to be in one comment section, you're going to be in here. It's all the same. It's the same people. So yeah, please, you lot, just show some support for, you know, the channels that support each other.
Just subscribe to Kieran.
Oh, see,
What's that, brother?
I've just subscribed.
to your
thank
son.
you very much. My man, Stu. Yeah. Have a listen. If you can see the one that's on there with the video he done in Brisbane, I really enjoyed that track. I've listened to it quite a few times. I think it's good. It's not as heavy as some of the other stuff. So you might even like it, Stu.
Right, Kimmy says yes, Titch. Wear a vest or nothing at all. Like a Hammerette, that's dark. Yeah, you lot. So we will literally. Right, you know what? We can just do a quick. Because we got Stuart on. I know it's, you know, it's a few days ago, but what is your thoughts, Stuart and Kieran and everybody else, on, you know, the West Ham v Leeds Part 2, and yeah, you know, how do you think that would be different to Sunday's game, Stuart?
Well, we've still got the same players missing. There's extras missing. There's apparently Llorente serving out his suspension for his 5 yellow cards, so he's going to be missing. And there's Greenwood, who come off at half time. He's
Injured.
Also injured. There's no one due back. Bamford's 50-50 if he's going to be able to come back or not. Now he's on no training. He's on no match. You know, he's got no fitness. And Firpo's still 50-50 with his vision.
Wow.
So we're even worse than what we were.
That's crazy.
In FA Cup.
That's really tough.
Gaza says we love the disabled team. Kieran, what is your sort of, you know, thoughts on the Leeds game? Like, how do you think it will be different or whatever to the last game?
Well, I can't see it being much different unless Leeds decide to park the bus and fight for a point. I can't see how it goes any different. They were, I mean, seriously depleted coming into that game, and we fielded more or less our strongest side almost. And it was only 2-0, but they didn't pose a threat. And since then, like what Stewie just said, mate, they're 2 or 3 players down from that. I mean, God,
yeah.
I don't know how you compete. I really don't. It's unfair when you get that many injuries, but it's a tough one to take. So I can't see it being anything else but a West Ham win. You know, I'll say unless Leeds decide to say, right, stop going, we'll just try and hold out for a point. Then it could be difficult for us because we're not the best at breaking teams down when they park the bus, i.e. a Burnley or, you know, when they do it. It's tough. But also, I don't know. I don't think that's ever in his thinking, is it? So
No.
I think it could be another bad day for Leeds.
Right, Truthler's in the house, 86. Good evening, thank you for joining. Charlie says Kieran's boy Artisan has legit talent, not gonna lie. That's from Charlie. James, what does Hammerette need help with? He's talking about her Lanzini crush. Right, what's this? The new Artisan project is live, trust me. Cam says she's Lanzini. We want to come together and support those. We've got this. You're back, Mr. Then. Sorry, you lot. Nasal appropriate. Talking about her sniffing these shorts. What's the rival tune, Kieran? That's my favourite. Yeah. Please, you lot, check out, you know, like I said, I put the link in the I'll put his name in the description. Artisan.
Yeah, the rival. I think that's the name of the track that Peachy, because he knows it better.
Yeah, when he's in walking through.
Yeah. It's really good, man. I like it.
Oh, look, Reese said, don't worry, I subscribed, Kieran. Right, you lot, I forgot, but I did forget. It's Cam's birthday, and we had a very special video sent in. So I'm going to play this now. Big up Cam's, happy birthday, obviously. I said it again, 21, it's all downhill from here, mate. But yeah, this is a video sent in.
great day. Honestly, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, it thought we put a bit of effort in for your brother. It being your birthday. Anyway, brother, take care. Have a lovely day, and we'll speak to you very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother Cam. I think we might need to do it again, you know.
That end bit. I think we might have to do it again. But no, much respect for that. And you know, like I said on the show earlier, Stuart and Lee have put in time and effort to make that video, man. And you know, much respect. And I know Cam's fully appreciated that as well. Sorry, is that a TED talk? Admitting it, boom, boom, boom. Right, Truthless says, no, different. It feels like 5 strikers out or striker options out. That's coming from a Leeds perspective. Peach, you ready for Governor B? Boom, stop, just get me there. We're talking about Hammerette and a short sniffing thing. Alright, here we go. Budgie says, big up Titch, quality show, bro, and there's something in drama for you. Info will be in WhatsApp soon. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Let me just 2-minute injuries. Let me get through the comments, and then yeah, this was like, you know, we was on the show earlier, and then I said, yeah, we'll do this reporting. No one in and let drama gone out. How true? Yeah, Stuart.
I'm afraid it is. It come from Football Insider this morning. And the only players we can sign are on loan. We can't buy nobody. We can only sign players on loan, according to Football Insider.
Yeah, strange one. Budgie says, see you Saturday, Stuart and the disabled team. At the disabled team, bit of fun, boom. While I'm doing this, you lot, obviously every Wednesday is initial thoughts. Last week, Happy Hammerette smashed it, and Stuart smashed it a bit more. He joined, you know, after about 8 rounds, and he still managed to get, I think, 10 points. But we are going to go down to 20 points rather than 30. So, you know, those scores probably won't be matched again. Kimmy's laughing. We're all family. We're with you. Yes, Peach. Let me just get here. Sorry. I'm way behind. I can't hear it from Charlie, Envy. Oh, hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cams. Okay, this is good. This is all in the chat. We can just bring up. Really good. Well done. Okay, this one. Happy Hammerette says that's really good. Disabled team. Well done, guys.
Yeah, it was really nice for Hammerette and Budgie to meet up with Cams as well at the game.
Yeah, that was.
That was a nice coincidence. Even though like Budgie and him did meet in the toilets, it's a little bit sketchy, but I take
after.
Yeah, urinal buddies.
Yeah, that was a lovely thing. Let's spend a bit of time together. Fantastic.
Happy's 1 minute. But yeah, that was a great story, you know. And his Budgie wasn't intending on going. It was last minute, and then after the game, they literally bumped into each other. Big up TDT video. Gazette is Governor B ready for Random Peach and Artisan Real Talk again. What up, my G? Oh, big up Governor B as well for what he's doing. You know, he's all the donations or all the proceeds go to the Isla Caton Foundation or Fund. Happy birthday from Freshfielder. Gutted, I can't even hear the end bit. Thank you again, Stu. Need to send me that. The end bit is Stuart says, I think we need to do that again. That just makes it even more. Happy birthday from Peach. I think we're nearly there. Yes, we are. Right. Was a little concerned when Budgie comes out the toilet with a friend. Cams was great though. Well, tall, but then everyone is to me. Right, so that's all the comments done. Like I said, 12 o'clock tomorrow, initial thoughts. When I come off here, I need to put all the players' names into there. I've got to get up early tomorrow to do some running around. But, as always, thank you, Stuart and the disabled team, for being part of the show. Thank you as always, Kieran. Let me just show you that. Right, I'm gonna try and see. Let me just put Kieran up one more time, just to show you lot that this is definitely Kieran. This is, yeah. We took a photo and then we just added the clothes. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, that's my nose, isn't it?
That's you. Look at the eyes. Like, that's you, mate.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, so initial thoughts tomorrow at 12 o'clock. It should last between an hour and 20, I reckon, because obviously it'll be less questions. But yes, please tune in if you're available, even if you're just listening. But yeah, that's it, I think. That's it. Right, so I'm sure West Ham Random is going to go live in a bit. Hit the like button. Thank you, Budgie. I wouldn't win. Then Lanzini. But yeah, Stuart or Kieran, any final words? And we will wrap this up. But thanks again to everybody.
Good luck, West Ham, tomorrow. I hope you get your 3 points you need against Norwich.
Geezer?
Yeah, mate, I think we'll get the 3 points. Shouldn't be a drama. And we'll be happy. I don't think we'll score as many as we could. But having said that, didn't Antonio get 4 against them not long ago?
Yeah, that was at the end of, not last. Yeah, he did. I don't know when that was.
Oh, yeah, well, you never know. He might be looking for that again. But no, I think it'll be a win. It's 3 points what matters now. This little period of games coming up, it's getting 3 points on the board. I don't think we'll have a problem against Norwich. It would be a massive disappointment to end up with a draw, you know, and I hope that's not going to happen. I think we'll be right. So, no problem.
Right, Charlie says, good show. Thank you for tuning in, Charlie. I know you're busy. Smelly's blurting him up from your hi. Kimmy, all love. Thank you for joining, Kimmy, as well. Who rattled Budgie's cage? Good night, guys. Thank you, Stu. You are really sweet. Night, Nelly and Titch. Night chat. Thank you, Hammerette, as always. And live at 12. Okay, 12. And big up Raw Don Titch the Raw Don, the lion. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you for tuning in, obviously. And yeah, man, we'll be back. Yeah, we're going to do player ratings tomorrow. Because Kieran's going to watch the game. I won't be watching it. So yeah, we will do a player ratings probably at 10:30 again. But I'm going to schedule that now. But yeah, you know, thank you everyone. And we will see you all in the next one. Let me just play a little outro video. You know, we do. 1 second. Wary. Outro. Here we go.
That West Ham best man, you don't want to see the gang vex man, pull up in 2 litre dingers and press that.
Selling bag, going ham in West like Declan Rice. Doing like